I think over the last 2 years, I've seen some of the biggest Drake despisers, people who called him a cancer, people who said everything he drops is trash, people who said that, they're glad that they got him out the culture. They're the ones that's now eagerly trying to predict what's going to be on Iceman, predict when Iceman's coming, or they're just flat out saying they can't wait for the motherfucking album. And I remember he said one thing very, very important to me. He says, in a very, I think this epitomizes the idea of just even Trump. He says to me, he says, Ack, he says, you're the only media person anybody knows that's covering hip hop. We don't know these other guys. I think he did know Charlamagne though. But he's like this. He said to me, he says, throughout this process, I don't know where you fall on whatever, but make sure you play Kingmaker. And you guys might not know what that is. But it's basically saying, make sure you're rocking with the winner. Okay? And the winner is not winner of the battle. The winner is who wins in all of this, because in terms of the media, the person who's going to end up at the top of all of this is going to be the person who dictates and is intuitively tied to all this nonsense going on. I say all that to say, 2 years later, and every other media nigga I've been talking about, irrelevant. Like, that's all I said all that to say that. I'm like, everybody else we were talking about like 2 years ago, flat out irrelevant. Fired, niggas is like, niggas is done. You know what I mean? And I thought about it, and, a simple-minded person would say, well, man, the battle this and the battle that. There's only one media personality. Well, actually, I'd say two. I think me and Joe. There's only two people that really benefited from this. And 2 years later, when it came to, quote unquote, playing Kingmaker, as the son of the president said, I think I did all right.